welcome to episode 33 of Social Media Education with Joshua the Window Cleaner. I am Joshua Birdsell with Positive Enterprises Window Cleaning, Screen Repair, and Solar Panel Cleaning, okay? So today we are going to talk about Yelp, okay? All of those out there that have a few questions about Yelp. I know a lot of people struggle with Yelp and they kind of give up on Yelp, but don't give up on them because it is a pretty powerful social media. So the ones we've already talked about so far is Facebook, Google, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Nextdoor, and Alignable. We're on the last social media platform that I want you guys to be a part of that I feel like is important. I've actually been involved with a lot of different social media stuff, and these are the only ones that I really recommend that I really see a benefit out of. And some are going to benefit you more in the future, and some will benefit you pretty much right away. So today we're just going to talk about Yelp. I'm going to give you a little bit of tips and things that I've learned about Yelp and also how to get reviews. I think that's like a big thing that people have struggled with is their Yelp reviews fall off. Same thing with Google. That has been a weird thing. Sometimes they fall off and sometimes your whole thing disappears. And we're going to talk about that later. But today, let's jump into Yelp. Now, just for the record here, if you are watching this daily at 3 o'clock in the morning, whenever I'm making these posts, I will not be posting for a couple weeks. We're going to jump back on. Hopefully, around December 12th will be the next episode. I want y'all to get caught up, go back through, build your foundation, make sure you didn't miss anything, and watch these videos over and get all the way through all of these videos I've already made for y'all. Most people I've talked to have not been able to keep up with the videos, so I normally try to keep the videos between 5 to 10 minutes to be fair with everybody so that it's not just taking up a ton of your time. Now let's jump straight into Yelp. Okay, we're going to go to google.com, go to the search bar, and type in Yelp. Most people know what Yelp is, but go to Yelp, my business page, to claim your free Yelp listing. It's free to be on Yelp. Update your business information, receive and respond to messages, respond to reviews, unlock your free page in minutes. You can add your free listing by clicking that button and starting your business on Yelp. Every day it says that they send referrals to many people. They do. I think there are some benefits, but you got to be careful not to spend too much time on Yelp. But you do want to build a business profile because some people are Yelpers. And we'll get to what that means in just a minute. But you can get started at the top. But I would say that if you have a really good rating on Yelp, that is a really good thing. You're going to get phone calls for sure. And you can run ads and things like that on there, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Just my experience and what I do and don't recommend doing. But you can help people get to know you through Yelp. You can have a strong presence on Yelp, and that does help you establish trust with the potential clients. And you can also click Learn More there, and it will show you more in depth. Again, I'm just doing these videos to kind of brief you a little bit about each one, explain my process, explain what I've experienced. So reach more potential customers with Yelp ads. You can spend some money if you want to on Yelp ads. Sometimes, depending on your industry, it's beneficial or not beneficial, but you can click Learn More there, learn more information about that. There's updates from businesses that are on there all the time. And some businesses even do like the Yelp Connect there. Like for instance, I went to Cheesecake Factory, and I actually had to make my reservation through Yelp, and Yelp texted me, and then it was cool because I liked how it sent me a message and it said, hey, will you leave a review after I was done eating? I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I am a Yelper, so that is also very beneficial. But there's, as you see here, as I'm scrolling through here, there's a lot of information just on the website alone that you can click Learn More, and you can read all kinds of different stuff about whatever you're more curious about, things that I might not be answering on here. I'm just trying to share my experience that I've had with Yelp. So depending on your industry, there's a few different ways to do things. And I believe that every industry could be a little bit different on if you're going to benefit or not. So I would say still take a shot at it. Give it an opportunity to help your business, especially if you're just getting started. So you can learn how to market your business on Yelp like a pro by reading these articles, how to add a business on Yelp. I would say read that. Read all these articles. It's going to help you with your knowledge. Expand your mind, expand your knowledge in these things if you want to really grow your business, especially your social media presence. There's 5 free things that you didn't know that you could do on your Yelp page, definitely read that. And it will show you all the updated things that can help you grow your business. So business resources delivered to your inbox. There's another way that you can do that. You can actually add your email right there and hit submit. And you can see how the pod photography, this is a business, it has grown on there. There's videos and everything. Ready to get started is free, easy, and only takes a minute. You can just click that button right there and go ahead and get started. Now, there's resources to grow, advertise, plan, and start your business. So there's so much information here on the Yelp website. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit of few do's and don'ts just from what I've experienced. I'm in the window cleaning industry, and so I really don't benefit very much from putting ads out. When I've put money out on ads, it actually shows your competitors on there as well. And if you're more on the expensive end, typically on Yelp, you're not going to really get a whole lot of feedback on that. They want the cheapest price typically on Yelp. It's not always like that, but it is like that sometimes. So I did not benefit very well. I actually did put a little bit of money into some ads on Yelp to try to get the ball rolling, and was not super successful. I spent way more than I got back. Now, I've talked to other window cleaning companies that did benefit from it. If you're on the higher price margin, you might not benefit as much. If you're on the lower price margin in your industry, you probably will benefit the most, because if you're the cheapest price, again, that's what I'm talking about. Yelp is for those people that are shopping around and they're looking at your reviews. If you got really good reviews and you're cheap, they're going to go with you 100% of the time. Now, what I like to use Yelp for is for Yelpers. You want to ask your clients, are you a Yelper? If they're a Yelper, they will know what that means. A Yelper goes on Yelp and leaves reviews constantly. They go out to eat, they leave a review about that. They use a service, they leave a review about it. You want those people to leave you reviews. You don't want somebody new on Yelp to leave you a review, because Yelp is going to kick that off, because you can go on there and make a profile and literally leave yourself a review, and they don't want that. So people that are active on Yelp, people that are really leaving Yelp reviews and all of that, and you can still, it's very similar to Google. Yelp and Google are very similar. You can go on there and post pictures. You can go on there and do everything. Make sure to respond back to all of the reviews that you get, but make sure I always ask my customers, what social media do you use? What do you go on and leave reviews on? That gives them more credibility when they leave a review that it might stick. Now, here's the problem that you might have with, if you get a ton of people, like say you're in a networking group like I am, if you have a ton of people to go on there and leave a Yelp review, you say that to all your networking people in 1 week, hey, will you go help me, build my Yelp presence? You don't want them to do it all at one time, because Yelp is going to flag that. It's going to look sketchy. It's going to look like you paid somebody to do your ads. You want to be careful on that. So with that said, maybe tell one person a week, one person a month, whatever that is. You got that. Yelp is a slow and go grow, if you will. So you got to be very careful with that, because Yelp will kick that stuff off. So make sure, for one, that the person is a Yelper that leaves you a review. For two, make sure not to do it every single day. Unfortunately, Yelp does not like that. Once a week, once a month is just perfectly fine, as long as you have some Yelp reviews and you're building your presence on there. After a few years, it does help you, and people start finding your business on Yelp. Now, the more active you are on there, the better off you're going to be, just like any other social media platform. Again, you can post pictures on there, you can update your profile on there, and you yourself should be leaving reviews on Yelp. When you go out to eat, when you go and do things, when you use services, go and leave those reviews on Yelp. That will build your credentials, and it will also help you in the long run whenever you go to help another business owner out or another company, whenever you're leaving a Yelp review, and people will find your recommendation and your reviews very helpful. So those are the tips that I would recommend. If you want to spend a little bit of money, just do it a little bit at a time. Maybe, $300 a month on Yelp might be beneficial for you. You'll get a few things, but you pay per click. And sometimes I feel like the clicks are not real, but that's just my That's just my take on it. I don't know if they're really real or not, but that was just from my experience. I pay for all these clicks, and I'm like, yeah, but I didn't get no calls. And yeah, I might have got one call, but it was for a very small job. And I might have got a call, but they were look at price shopping, and I'm not the cheapest, so it might not be beneficial for me. So I don't typically use Yelp as much as I do other platforms, because I feel like other platforms are my strong side. So I feel like that's different between every industry. It's worth a shot, worth an opportunity to go on there, build your profile, and make it work for you. If it's not going to work for you, that's totally fine. Now, that is all for this episode, but I do want to let you know, I've been talking about this the past couple days. This is the last episode that I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks. I'm going to do my best to return back to y'all on December 12th with videos. Then again, I might wait a few more days so that it kind of rolls around and I'm having 5 episodes per week. So it might roll around and I start back on Thursday or Friday of that week. But my intentions are to start this back up on December 12th. I hope that you go back and watch all of the episodes before, because it really explains how to use Facebook, Google, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Nextdoor, Alignable, and today is Yelp. So if you're watching this at 3 o'clock in the morning, or you're watching this on the same day that I post this, I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving tomorrow. Spend time with your family. Be thankful for your family. And if you have any questions with any of the social media stuff that I've been talking about, please feel free to put it in the comments. And if you can, I really want to see how many people are actually watching these. If you can put it in the comments right now, if you could just put on there, I am caught up. That lets me know, hey, this is how many people are actually watching the social media education. I do spend a lot of time and put a lot of effort into these social media episodes to help you out and help your business. So if you could put on there, I am caught up, that would mean the world to me. I really appreciate it. I might even do a giveaway on that. I might do a cash giveaway or another prize if you put that in. So we'll see how that goes, and I hope y'all have fantastic holidays. We'll see y'all on the next episode. Not sure when. Don't hold me to it. It won't be tomorrow, and it won't be next week for sure, because I'm spending time with my family for the next week, and I'm going to try to take a break from all this social media stuff. So I hope y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see y'all on the next episode of Social Media Education. Peace out.